Dylan, Queenslander?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereabouts in Queensland?
On Sunshine Coast in Biwa.
Beautiful. Sunshine Coast, beautiful. What do you do for crust?
Defence.
Defence?
Yeah, I work for the Navy.
Thanks for your service, my man.
No worries.
$2,000 to be handy?
Yeah, $2,000 will be
200 to be handy.
And we're just celebrating our first child, me and my partner.
Oh, congratulations. I'm sorry.
These are my family friends.
I'm sorry, I just assumed there for a second.
These are our family friends. They're down for busy.
Family friends. What's your partner's name?
Tani. She's at home with our little boy, Ruben.
Oh, well, Tani, okay, well, fingers crossed. Hopefully Dylan comes back with a couple of grand in the pocket. Congratulations, well done. Now I've got to select one of the boys.
It's tough, but I think Gordy's probably not.
Gordon Tallis.
No, don't apologise. Don't apologise.
Big Gordon fan?
Yeah, big Gordy fan. Loved that tackle he done at Hodgson like years ago.
Oh, yeah,
It was an absolute ripper.
Yes, it was good. It was pretty good. Now, how you feeling, Gordy?
Bit nervous. Haven't sat here for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So.
He's got a good record, though. Never underestimate the ball, ladies and gentlemen. OK, first question, sweet Gordon. Here we go. Who is the top point scorer in the NRL this season? Top point scorer in the NRL this season, Gordon?
Let's go. Nico Hines? Would you say Nico Hines? No.
I think
Osako.
Sarko's. Yeah, I'd probably go with Sarko.
Jermaine Osako is correct.
It's Jermaine Osako.
Yeah, Jermaine's got
started
160 points this year. Val Holmes, 152. Nick Mooney, 142.
There you go.
OK. Who's older, Gordon? Luke Keary or James Tedesco?
James Tedesco.
He's in his 30s.
James Tedesco.
He's 30.
Yeah, well, they're both in their 30s, but it's Luke Keary at 31.
Oh. I reckon I can go sit down. He's pretty good, this guy.
OK. Have a look at this. Two hard men who are Fletch and I getting ready to tackle here. Look at that. We're just about to clean him up.
Willie Tallow.
Willie Tallow is correct. And of course, his young bloke Tommy Tallow played tonight and picked up a try. Almost got a double. Righto. Which two sides have beaten the Panthers in grand finals? So which two sides have beaten the Panthers in grand finals?
And
yes,
Melbourne Storm.
Correct, Gordon. Correct. $300 so far. We're flying. OK, final question before All or Nothing. Who is Manly's top try scorer? Who's Manly's top try scorer of all time?
Got to be Beaver on one. Beaver. It's got to be Steve Menzies.
Brett Stewart.
Shit.
Beaver 151, Brett Stewart 163. Beaver's almost the top of the pops as far as forwards are concerned.
Forward.
It's a trick question. Righto. Now, Dylan, $300.
That's pretty good. Mate, that's a lot of nappies, Matty. That's a lot of nappies.
How would Gordon know? He doesn't pay. The only thing he pays for in
nappies and fuel.
Nappies and fuel. You're right.
That's a lot of nappies.
So, what are you thinking? 300? Do you want to go with that, or go $2,000 all or nothing?
Well, I came here with nothing. I could leave with nothing, but I could leave with $2,000. So let's go with the $2,000.
All or nothing. Let's go. OK. Gordon, which Rabbitohs player scored the first ever NRL try in 1998? Which Rabbitohs player scored the first ever NRL try in 1998?
Were you there, Fletch? It wouldn't have been you, I know that.
Meow.
No, we won the comp.
No, you won the comp. You beat us.
Yeah, we won the comp, brother. Sorry.
Super League, no.
You're a bit like the Dogs.
Hey, no, 98, right?
It's the Rabbitohs player who scored the first ever NRL try in 1998. The Rabbitoh who scored the first ever NRL try in 1998.
What do you reckon? Do you want to get someone like... Was Tim Brasher was there, wasn't he? Someone like... Do you want to get someone like Tim Brasher? I was thinking Tim Brasher, Craig Wing, or I was going to go left field. And who's the back row that played for yous that went there? The back row of that. Yep, Muir, Adam Muir.
Yeah, I'm not too sharp on my
No.
South stuff.
Well, we don't know, so we're guessing.
Yeah.
Right. I'll go forward. I'm going to go Adam Muir.
Hertzie Muir.
Hertzie Muir.
Well, it was a back rower. It's Darren Burns.
I played with Burns.
Yes, there you
Jeez,
go.
that's a hard question.
Anyway. That's a hard question, mate. Hey, Dylan, congratulations too, mate, on the first score. And good on you. Good on you. You're a good sport. I tell you what, we'll take a break. And it's all right, guys, just stand here. I'm doing the Darryl Summers. Stand here. We've got lots coming up next.
I met you way back in '99.
Oh, did ya?
When
One on points.
Split
but
decision,
yeah. But it was a
great fighter.
great fighter.
Really gorilla.
Okay, yeah. Well, I've
Now,
taken
let's have a look at the ladder, thanks to NIB. And Penrith Panthers, top of the pops there. Cronulla up into third with still a number of games to have played. They've had their 3 buys that we got there. Yeah, as I said before, it's hard sometimes to get a feel for all the sides with buys and whatnot. That 17th team's really thrown me out. Anyway, nonetheless, the Warriors rounding out the top 8 at the moment. Let's go to Laurie Daly with the latest odds.
Yeah, thanks, Matty. Now, let's take a look at Origin 3 in Queensland after making 2 forced changes. Go into this game as favourites. Now, they're looking for a clean sweep for the first time since 2010, whereas New South Wales have 5 new faces and are looking to stop a whitewash. Now, winning 3-zip is always hard to do when Queensland are well placed, but New South Wales will be hungry and desperate to stop it from happening, and it wouldn't surprise me if people start to come for New South Wales as we get closer to the game. Now, try-scoring markets are always popular. Now, let's have a look at some of the options. I don't think there's any surprise that the wingers are favourites in this market. Queensland pair, Xavier Coates and Murray Tuolangi lead the way, and then, of course, you've got Brian To'o and the Fox. But Hemiso Tabuai-Fidow has scored a try in each game so far, and I just think he's great value. Now let's move to the NRL and Saturday's game. First up, it's the Warriors away from home, going into this match as favourites against the Eels. Now, the Warriors were poor last week in front of a terrific home crowd in terrible conditions and will look to bounce back and show everyone they're a much better team and are good enough to play finals footy this season, while the Eels are looking for 6 in a row, but will have to do it without Gutho, Mitch Moses and Regan Campbell-Gillard, who, of course, is away on Origin duty. Now, the second game on Saturday, and it's South who got back in the winner's circle last week against the Warriors to get their finals campaign back on track. They'll be without Cody Walker, who is the mastermind of their attack. But their opponents, the Dogs, are coming off one of the biggest defeats in the NRL, going down by 66 points last round, and it'd be one of the great comebacks if they can win this one. All right, we've been waiting for it. Loz's lock. Now, we saluted last week, so let's try and hit the money and hit the target again this week. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going the Warriors to bounce back and beat the Eels. I like the Dolphins to beat the Titans, and Dallin Watini-Zelezniak to score a try in the first 60 minutes against the Eels. But as always, remember, please, what are you really gambling with? If you need free and confidential support, phone 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.
Good on you, Loz. Appreciate that. Now, on Sunday night, we're going to have Victor Radley on, but because of what happened, Victor, of course, can't join us, but we've got a treat. Joining us on the couch on Sunday night, the Brick with Eyes, Glenn Lazarus. Looking forward to that, the big man. Good on you, boys. Enjoy tonight. Loved it. That's all we've got time for. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you Sunday.